Oh, yeah. Hello, the one that wants to learn. Hello, everybody. Hello, I'm so excited. It's starting to work. Mod me when you can. Gotcha. Yeah, I got a few of you I talked to about being moderators. So I certainly appreciate you. I'm starting to get it together. Let's see. And let me Oh, it's exciting. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we're all coming in. This is very exciting. It's working. The magic of technology. It's all working. It's all working. Um, hey guys. Wow. Yay. Let me for I guess the last time we're ever going to get to listen to the song. uh let's play that old song the last time for Rebels that I wrote. It'll be the last time that we hear it. As it is. I love it. I'm so happy to see you too, Lila. I'm happy to see all of you. This is, very interesting. Never thought until all of a sudden one moment I knew that I was going to quit, that would be ever something that I was going to do. I'm pretty sure that nobody else expected it. But we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about the rest of it. The entire hubbubaloo. Let's give people a chance to get here. Let me find my song, because it'll be, like I said, the last time we play it as it is. And I'm kind of nostalgic, and plus I got to set up a whole bunch of other little things, So while I set up all of these things, let's listen to this song one last time. This cat has been crazy and in my lap. I guess she knows that, things are changing and I've got a lot going on. I am not going to get in trouble for this. We'll talk about that, and a whole lot of stuff. Let's give everybody time to get in here since I'm not able to schedule yet. I'll figure that all out, how I can make it to where it's not unschedulable, because it's not being able to schedule is really a crank in my gears. And I'm sure it's just something I missed and I didn't know what I was supposed to do to make that possible. So anyways, let's get this song going. I'm going to get the last few things that I have to make all happen together. And then we're going to get fucking crazy. Hell yeah. I'm ready.
Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. You want us to fail when we don't hurt you any. With two-faced people moving on the steady, while you crumble and break the LCU on the daily. Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. Couldn't be me. That's why I am a rebel, you see. In the LCU, that means I'm dedicated, honest, loyal, and true. Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. I would anything, not just for my success, but even for you. In the LCU, that makes you a rebel. No snaking, no faking, but this testament is breaking. Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. All the same tricks from looking like bozos. All the same trash from whole baggage tots O's. No true accountability, most are liabilities. But hang a true out to dry, applaud those who lie instead of solving the situations. You creating big abbreviations. You need credibility because you lack humility. You barely have humanity, all dressed in profanity. All rebels, so it's time to go rebels. That's why I'm a rebel, you see. In the LCU, that means I'm dedicated, honest, loyal, and true. I would anything, not just for my success, but even for you. In the LCU, that makes you a rebel. No snaking, no faking, but this testament is breaking. Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. no improvement. We're tearing down movements. This creates the Voldemort. This creates your detractors. This is why most are haters and this toxin fail and fuck around crying wail on the ground. So you get your axes, you jackasses. Calling all rebels. It's time to go rebels. That's why I am a rebel, you see. In the OCU, that means I'm dedicated, honest, loyal, and true. I would anything,
Not just for my success, but even for you.
In the
I'll see
OCU,
you that makes you a rebel.
no snaking, no faking, but this testament is breaking. Calling all rebels, it's time to go rebels.
Woo! Okay, so I feel nostalgic for that song. Get you know what song would be really cool to hear? That last song that we had for us. We aren't mooing over here for $5. I'll moo for $5. Are you kidding me? And I think that I set up my TTS2 moo at you tonight because I thought it would be really funny. I thought it would be really funny. What is this thing on my face? 1 second. It's like just hopping. Is it supposed to do that? Oh man, this whole Streamlabs thing is obviously brand new to me. So, like, I've been trying to set it all up and everything, and who knows? Who knows, guys? Oh my gosh, you donated $1 and that's what it did to me. It jumped at me. It was like, see? See, it's happening to you too. I've got cat hair in my mouth now. This girl will not leave me alone. She's like, I know something's different tonight. Something's weird, something strange. And it's not just the giant TV box in the background that for some reason we're holding on to just in case something happened to our TV. Isn't that cool? So now we don't have to wonder if the ghost is the one moving the curtain because the curtain can't be seen. I can't say that much for this TV over here, but I'm pretty sure that's a different TV. So hopefully the ghost has not invaded this TV at all yet. So I'm sorry, I got so much of this cat hair in my mouth because she won't leave me alone. So tonight I want to talk about obviously like why I actually left. Because a lot of people have a lot of theories, and some of them are kind of close to true. Like ADA, like she keeps saying that like I left because I want to control, and in some kind of way that is true. You know, I mean, really. But, you know, in some ways it's not really like the whole story, right? So, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the dumpster fire that's happened in literally like just the last weekend to the LCU. It's kind of crazy. And I want to talk about what I'm going to do in the future. So I'm glad y'all are here for me to pregame and figure out how to make sure all this shit that I set up together for YouTube works. That's very kind. Obviously, not being able to like schedule a stream is pretty tough. But I'm guessing again that's another part that I haven't learned, right? Oh, thank you, bestie. Thank you so much. It's funny, this whole huge thing just like bounces. I'm pretty sure I could make that better. It doesn't have to be like a huge box like that. I'll have to figure it out. Although it's kind of fun. Maybe we could make it something even better to bounce up and down. You know, Steak had a theory that if I didn't take baths, then I would be, jumping up and down on my man. Maybe I should just put my man there and then it could just be like this big box jumping up and down on it. What do you think about that? Is that something? Is that something that we want? Probably not. Okay, that's fine. We won't do that. I'm really just joking. That's pretty gross. Kind of. So, if you need OBS help, let me know. Aaron has my Discord. Absolutely. It's not really the OBS that I have any difficulty with. It's adding all these things like, okay, like this whole Streamlabs thing and adding it in. And then like there's the whole, Like right now, I have a server that I've had that's for my friends and I that have been playing this game together forever, and it's just like the 10 of us. So I have a whatchamacallit that I can use. But I don't know if like I don't use that kind of method, how I could. I didn't know there was something to read. One second. How do I get to that? Do I have to have Streamlabs open? One second. Let me see this. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. Be careful with me. Be gentle. That's why this is pre-gaming. So I can learn. Because I'm a nerd. And I have to like learn. Oh, I already had it open in a different thing. I'm stupid. You didn't read my dono. Okay, where do I find that? One second. Back to dashboard. One second. One second. It should be going. CatLady Show pregame. Okay, now you can see your recent stream. It's still going. Can I see where? It's okay, you're a butthole, but you're my butthole. Yeah, yeah. I am definitely your butthole. We are butthole sisters. Does that sound dirty? We're butthole sisters? Can we be butthole sisters? Is that a thing? Check out these top. Okay, that's not what I need. Surely there is a way I can read these. There's got to be a way, right? Like, like literally there has to be a way I can read it. And it didn't even read out loud. It was supposed to read out loud. Um, it's okay. Don't worry about it now. Just keep it moving. I know. I gotta learn. I gotta learn these though. We're gonna have to learn these things on the fly. It's okay. There's just 12 of us, right? It's a good time. Nicholas, Emma used half of my deodorant. I am suing. Whoa, buddy. She used your deodorant and half of it? Emma, what are you doing? It couldn't even be that good of deodorant if it took half of the deodorant to stop her from stinking. What? That's crazy. Emma, where's Emma, Nick? Is she still in the woods? Suing Nick. Nick, are you going to sue Emma? Okay, because like Turbo can't be the only person suing people here. It's got to be a really good sue game, right? The Sue game is on. Okay, maybe recent events. What are recent events on here? Let's fucking go, bestie! So happy to see you in the wild. So proud of you too. Love you forever and always. Nicholas W, let's go! Woo! I see it now. I found it. I found it. Oh, reaction, reviews and moves. I was putting the baby to sleep. I'm sorry. I love you. It's okay. I just started. And naturally, my longest running co-host, Tech Difficulties, has been doing it and it's been doing its thing. Fuck yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. I found it. So if nothing comes out of tonight, I figured out where I can read donos. Okay, so let's talk number one. Number one, right? How long am I live for? I have not planned that out, Nicholas. I haven't planned it out at all. Since this is like the first time that I'm doing it, I have no expectation, right? Hopefully long enough to have a good time with you guys, get the streaming, like I haven't streamed in forever, and then figuring out like how this whole thing works together, because hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna start doing kick too, so I'm gonna figure out how to do the kicks, and I gotta figure out how to like share my channels and stuff like that. There's Black Widow. Hello. So I'm learning all the things tonight while doing some tea, right? Oh, you got to leave at 1:30. Okay, well, that's all right. It's all right. You can leave at 1:30. I guess. By the way, could you please update me on my second family? How is Maverick? How is my boy? You haven't told me very much about how my baby's doing. So, anyways, let's first talk, why did I leave? Like, what had happened, right? Obviously, most interesting. So, is this, one second. Is this too much over for you? You need me to move it this way some more? So you can video game and not have to do that? Oh, okay. My husband's video gaming. I'm in the video game room. And, he doesn't want to be on stream. Ooh, Mav's doing good. I'm doing an interview tomorrow for a very good paying job. Thank you, me little Melita Dote. I'm always so bad at reading these names. Like, it's terrible. I've got to get the TTS going so it'll read names, and then it's the one that fucks up and it's not me, right? That's what I got to go. Anyways, so happy for you, and I finally allowed to say how I really feel about people. Oh, fuck, yes, you are. We are really going to talk about how we feel about people. This is really, we don't have anything that we can't say. So that is just, hello, Scooter, and your group. Hello, thank you. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Nicholas, did you hear about Jobin, and what are your thoughts? So, my thoughts are really, it hurts me a lot. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Jobin, but not very much, because, I already cried a little bit, and I don't want to, go too far. Southern Indigo Star, who I see is Wanda. Hello. Yes. I don't have any blinkers to take. I'll have to figure out how to get a blinker for you, John. How could I have a blinker, Dad? Do we have anything like that? No. Sorry. Well, I'm sober. I could take a melatonin. I could take a melatonin. See how many melatonins I can take before I fall asleep on air. So about Jobin, this isn't my normal streaming room. It's the game room, and I'm streaming here for right now. Lots of people in the house means somebody has to sleep in the other room, so. Look, I was very, obviously there's only so close you get to people online, other than my besties. We all kind of know each other, we all integrate with each other, but thank you so much. And the thing is like, I talked to Jobin, and for the past few months I have talked to Jobin every few days to every day. He's been working really hard on sobriety and having a lot of difficulty with it, because he really wanted to be a talent and an entertainer in the LCU on air. And, long story short, there's a lot of things that you have to have thick skin with. And so it was challenging in the environment that he was putting himself into. Most of the hosts treated him really badly. Specific hosts really treated him terribly. I've messaged his account several times since yesterday when he missed. He was supposed to do, he was the surprise guest for Ashes to Ashes. When she interviewed Booster yesterday, he was the one who was supposed to be there. And, she said that he had an electricity outage, and I had messaged him during then, and then this morning, hearing on Cafe that his wife in the chat said that he passed away last night. And yesterday I didn't get a message back. Today I haven't gotten any messages back, and I've sent about 3. So I don't know if it's true or not. But the way that like all the people in the LCU who mentioned it and talked about it pretended like they ever gave a shit about him and were ever like anything but horrible humans to him, while he was a person in a challenging situation trying to better his life and become sober, and all they ever did was fucking shit on him. I really do hope that it's some kind of misunderstanding and somebody was being a little shit or something like that and stirring shit in the chat. Um, what a what a rough way to start this pre-gaming stream, Nick. I've talked to him a lot. We helped him out on Rain. It was very upsetting to hear. Um, Nick, that I have been working with him. Just like anybody from the community who wants to be on air, anything, I always offer support and I'm always there to help. And I always offered a space on my show where if they wanted airtime, that they could have 5 to minutes airtime and they could practice putting together something and getting it and trying it out. And anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that because I definitely don't want to start my first stream crying, okay? It is, I'm not gonna lie, it's got me kind of fucked up. I really do hope that it's somebody trolling. I hope that tomorrow he messages me and like when he said that he was going to the hospital, like he went to the hospital and he just like didn't bring his charger or something, so he couldn't get a hold of any of us, and that whoever was in the chat pretending to be his wife or whatever was pretending to be his wife and it was a troll. Because I would rather be trolled on that. Anyways. Yeah. He was struggling a lot. He was trying so hard and he'd been sober for several, I mean like 6 weeks now. 6 weeks, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on because let's just all put energy out there that it was a fucking shitty troll. Let's just do that. Let's put that out there that was a shitty troll, and we're gonna hear from Jobin, and he's just fine. Okay. But we definitely don't know 100% either way right now, and I'd rather it was just somebody with terrible jokes. Thank you. Yeah, and for all of those who are kind to him, thank you, because really, honestly, Nick, you can agree with me. Like, there were definitely people who were just fucking awful to him. Just awful. And all he wanted to do was be a host, like all of them. We were all just like people either from the Discord or people who came from Girl World or whatever. Almost every single one of us were just nobodies who got to be nobodies with a show. And the fact that any single one of those people had the ego to treat somebody the way they treated him, just because, he wasn't sober and didn't make it, it's unbelievably trashy. The quality of, and when I say character, I'm not like talking about like, Emily, this character in my book. I mean the quality of character of a person. They're like ethics and morality and like the standards of who they choose to be and how they choose to act. And that's like a huge fucking problem in the LCU. It's like people who are absolute fucking nobodies got an opportunity, and for the most part, they become just, they think they're so much fucking better than anybody else. And it's like, who the fuck are you, bro? You just got some fucking airtime on YouTube like several million people across the world do. Except you lucked in on being in a place where you were on somebody else's channel that had, some relevancy in the world. So, the fact that any single person who, is a host in the LCU seems to think that they're special in any fucking way than any person who's watching them, it's a big fucking joke. The one who wants to learn, it's truly sad, and I hope it's not true. If it is, I hope he's at peace. Side note, what do you think about the first day on Rebel without you? Let's talk about me leaving, but first, before I talk about what's going on Rebel right now, let's do that really quick. Because I think that like having the context of that is going to be helpful. Joey, I don't know what happened. I just joined, but I'm so happy you're out of the LCU. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you what happened and everything. So quit reading chat. It's distracting you. I know. But this is pre-gaming. This is pre-gaming. This is making sure that all of the things that I did with the technology and everything are working. So it's okay. I can be shit this one time, right, guys? It's okay. Kate, they forget where they came from. Bitch, you don't have no relevance outside of the shitty LCU. You absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Is like, who the fuck are you, bro? I mean, like, even the people who are like, are somebodies on YouTube. Like, you've got Boogie, who like fucked his career so bad that like he has several million subscribers but can't get more than 100 people to watch a live on his personal channel. Okay. like who the fuck are you, bro? You fucked everything you ever had up, right? And then you've got fucking Tina, who can't get more than 100 people to watch her fucking personal channel live, and literally like the entire time she had it before entering the LCU, over like what, 12 years of live streaming, didn't even make like a total of like $30,000. Okay. So please don't pretend you're like the most entertaining, fantastic fucking person on YouTube and you deserve to be treated like fucking royalty. Like, it's crazy to me that like even they think that they're so fucking special when it's really like being so special that you pushed like freaking start stream for years. It's not that big a deal, bro. Nobody's like, oh shit, she brushed her teeth twice a day for 50 fucking years, right? Man, that is the toothbrushing queen. Like, it doesn't happen like that. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Quit pretending that you're so fucking legacied out, that you're just incredible, right? Nobody owes you shit for that. Nobody. So I want to show you. Okay, I'm going to show this to you. And if anybody says like, oh, you're leaking DMs, it's really not that exciting. Okay. But it's the easiest way for me to be able to tell the story, right? Let me get this pretty baby open. This light thing that's in the way. Move. Move, light! 1 second. Here we go. Oh, Riley. Okay, I have to scroll down to it. Okay, so one day I wake up, right? This is the story of what happened the day I left the LCU, right? And it comes to like why I quit. So let me get to this little doop-a-doop-a-doo. Here we go. And I'm actually going to scroll it all the way up to the top. And I am going to, like, this is nothing special. It's a conversation. And I just really don't feel like it's like some kind of DMs where, there's something like tragic that I'd be sharing. So, oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I have to share entire screen. Yes, here we go. So, like, I wake up and you see it's like 9:32 in the morning, and this new group is opened by Keemstar, right? And that's fine. And, he's like, you two should be on Rebel. At Felony Melanie, can you do 3 a.m.? And then, like, a few minutes later, I answer, and I'm like, from what I understand, she was doing Kalo a kindness by being his co-host, not that she was looking to be a streamer. You realize, aside from every once in a while, because the night before, I had done the second part of a 2-part lore on Rewind, because so many people have joined the LCU in the time since Rewind was actually a real show, that I thought that, I spent the last 2 nights doing like a lore and like going through the lore and history of Rewind so people could watch it now and understand why everybody's going crazy about Billy being on it, what that show is supposed to be, and everything like that. Like, sometimes you put aside being entertaining and like doing drama because, it's useful for your audience to have that education, right? So that's what I done, which means I had some really, really calm streams. Girl, you put an effort into that place. I know. I put a lot of effort into that place. I promise you. I put so much energy into it. Well, anyways, he just goes, best of luck. That's all he had to say to me. Like, he didn't have a single freaking discussion. He didn't have anything to say back to me. He literally just said best of luck. I'm like, okay. And like, I'm thinking about it at that moment. I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't even deserve like a 45-second reply. I mean, seriously? Just drop some fucking stranger on me and I don't deserve a single fucking reply back. Period. And I just started like seeing all of the things that I give up. All of the things. Like, you know how they say when you die, you have like things flash before your eyes? Well, it's like at that moment, I had all this shit that I give up flashing before my eyes. Like, I have so many friends that I can't talk to. I have like, I'm not allowed to like go to anybody, all these people to their streams and chat. And if anybody knows me, y'all know I love to fucking chat. I love to make that chat move. And like, I'm supposed to use an alias and all of this shit. And I'm just like, I give up like my health because it's literally like my health because my health conditions require that I sleep. I mean, I've been having so many issues with like my sleep and like falling asleep during the day and like hurting myself. Hell, at one point in time, like that week, I had drank melted wax from my wax melt. Like while I was asleep. I had fallen asleep standing up at the counter in my kitchen. And I guess in my dream, I was grabbing something to drink. And I drank the thing. And it was literally like I woke up choking on the freaking wax melt, okay? And like I was hurting my family. I was hurting all of that. I mean, just... So, I was livid and I was thinking about all the times I had asked for anything. And like, if I ever asked for anything, I asked for something that would improve our streams. Like I asked Keem throughout the entire time I worked there to teach me how to monetize, right? Because he taught the audience and he taught the host that how much money you make on a stream equals how entertaining you are. Which is not friggin' true. Okay, first off, you can have entertaining ass stuff, right? Without making a dime. E-begging isn't really the most entertaining shit you've ever seen on earth. Okay? And that's why when you watch shows and people prioritize like e-begging and bullshit, I mean, like, Lila, even back when I was an intern with you, I remember that, and he just wouldn't respond. Absolutely. Nothing I ever got, and it was always for the show. It was always for anything like that. Like, and Yo Mama, part of the management, would do that too. He'd never answer you if it wasn't something he needed. And like, I'm just thinking about how like I never get any of the things I need. Never, ever do I get the things I need. But you know what? He's over there like with, Foxy and Fupa or, on shows like Bus, putting all his energy, all this fucking time. And they're like shows that have literally been in primetime slots that were never fucking primetime shows with people who do almost nothing. But they desperately need him because they can't fucking do for themselves. And all of a sudden, I just had that epiphany where I said, this place costs me more than I get from it. I can only stream for 2 hours. I can only stream about LCU shit. Or 1.5 hours. It just depends on what they feel like at that time. They control when I can stream, how long I can stream, what I can talk about, what I can't talk about, how much I can talk about it. I have to be around people who will tell you, like tonight, I don't know if y'all watched Pitt, but Keem straight up was telling Yo Mama about like how important like being careful with the doxing and all that bullshit was, and how he retrained the girl world people. Guys, that is fucking bullshit. It was not even a month ago that he was fucking sweeping doxing. It was not even weeks ago. Scooter got doxed. Oh, well, you know, it's only some doxing. It was only kind of partial doxing. What was it, 2 weeks ago that somebody doxed Yo Mama's name again? And Siley was like, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. What the fuck? It just matters sometimes. Like if the drama well is dry, I guess, then it matters. Turbo. You know, when Turbo left, okay? He said all that shit on air until Tommy muted him. And then I timed him out for like an hour, okay? So that I could figure out all what was going on. And Tommy was on air, right? But I needed time to investigate it before I could even decide or figure out what I was supposed to do, okay? And, you know, the message that Turbo sent me, after having said that slur and shit on air, I can go read it. 1 second. 1 second. Let's go read this. Turbo. Oh, I can't show it because of the things that it says on it. I'm sorry. I can't show it big. He goes, you're a retarded, hard R N-word bitch, and I am glad your family suffers with mental illness. You time me out, but not Tommy. Fuck off, bitch. And like, literally, he's just gonna let that man come right back. And he like suspended Tommy. That was 30 minutes after the situation. So first off, Turbo has connected and like adjacently called people ped or whatever before. And it wasn't a big fucking deal that he did it. Right? He would even like defend it and pretend like it wasn't a big deal. Tommy explicitly said several times that he wasn't calling him a ped. Okay? But he comes up there and does that, and it's okay that he has that word in his vocabulary as like a reach to when he's so angry. Well, 30 minutes later, he can send me that message, and it's because he was so angry? No. I mean, look, I've been angry at people before and passionate in the moment. Trust me, when I was a kid, I got in fights galore. Hell, y'all remember when I shaved my eyebrows and it still looked like I had eyebrows because I have these freaking scars from being hit in the face. But I ain't never in my entire life had to call somebody a slur because I was passionately angry. Okay? So, like, I had to be around, like, people with the stupid decisions, and I had to support them. You know what I mean? And all these cost to me. And none of the appreciation. Like, literally. I get nothing back. And I realize I can do every single thing that I want to do inside of the LCU, outside of the LCU. And you know what? If Kim wants to be like, well, the only kind of contact she has since she left is the LCU. Sure. I love the LCU. I'm passionate about the LCU. There's a lot of things I can't stand about it. And those things, added with the fact that I never got the stuff I needed, means I'm going to do it outside the LCU. I don't have to do it with any constraints. I can do the LCU news, and I can include talking about people who used to be in the LCU, which only makes sense. I can do the lore. I can do the history. I can do all of that stuff on one show for however long it takes me, right? At any time I want it to do it. And I don't have to like edit somebody's name out. Because that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. The fact that I'm a 42-year-old woman. Nick, you've only been asking for help with Kick/YouTube since before I worked with you. Exactly. Hello, Raikeen. Like, I literally asked them more than 10 times on, can you please help me fix their Kick and YouTube dual stream tool? Nothing. Never. Not a single answer on it. Period. It's not like I'm asking for a favor. It's not like I'm asking for something that should take super long. I'm asking them to help me troubleshoot their friggin' equipment that I can't troubleshoot on my own. Because they're the ones who have the account with the tech on it. I couldn't get help with that. So, I'll tell you, look, now go back to Melanie and her, like, fucking bullcorn, okay? And she's like, after he literally did not even have 45 seconds to talk to me about dropping this old-ass broad on my back, okay? She's like, guess you're stuck with the cop instead of the convict. And I said, it's not that. You don't have the wild energy I have and need. Okay? And she goes, well, I did not ask. I was told. Okay? And I go, I don't get listened to. I beg for certain and specific help. I don't get it. I was typing, most of the time, I was typing and sending things at the same time as her, okay? And she goes, well, one thing you do get with me is I want to make the LCU better. Okay. She doesn't know anything about it. Because, like, trust me, until you've worked inside the LCU, like, as a viewer, and I don't mean this in an ugly way, shape, or form whatsoever, you don't fucking know what's going on. You have no clue what's going on in the back. You don't, trust me. Nick can tell you, anybody else who's here, if Lila's still here, anybody who's been on the back part of the LCU knows. Now, like, it's not like I'm going to make it better by having, like, a show in the LCU. That's not how you're going to do it. I tried to make the LCU a little bit better. I got rid of Steak and Nightmare, right? I chased those little bastards out. But, you know, Nick, he didn't fire me. He, like, told me that I have to use aliases. So, I mean, it's just, like, fucking hilarious that you even have to think of that. Lila, I'm not gonna lie, you getting her as a co-host is probably how you felt when you got me when Gidgy left, because I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, Lila, I literally went to bed and I woke up the next day and I had an intern. So, I mean, it was wild. But the thing is, it's not even, like, about that. It's about the fact that I can't choose who I want to be on panels with, right? Like, I can't have somebody come up and be on a panel because, you know, they used to work in the LCU, or they used to be somebody who chatted with somebody who got an account with somebody that used to be in the LCU, or, you know, it's so crazy, right? Yeah, he asked me when I was wasted in a VC, hey, Lila, you want to go be a co-host on Rebel? Yeah, I know. It's just crazy. Well, anyways, she's telling me that the whole reason she's going to be my co-host or whatever is because Keem told her, okay? And I'm like, she goes, yeah, well, it's not my plan. Keem has other ideas, I guess. And I'm like, Keem has other plans? If you didn't want to be a streamer, LCU content type specifically, it's your life. You aren't at his whim. Because this woman who's literally been streaming all of, like, 10 days because she wanted to help Kalo out is, like, trying to tell me that, like, Keem gets to dictate her life. Like, how much Kool-Aid did you already fucking drink, woman? Right? Like, you don't have to do this. You don't owe him shit. You don't have an agreement with him on anything. Like, what are you fucking telling me? And so this is what, when she tells people that I told her to quit, that's what she's saying. I told her to quit. I never told that bitch to quit. I told her that she's not, like, she doesn't have to do what Keem tells her. I told a 50 fucking year old woman that she doesn't have to do what Keem told her to do. And she's like pretending that I told her to quit. Thank you so much, Rakeen. I'm going to go back if I missed any of your wonderful messages, and I'm going to go back to it when I switch from this to what her reply was. So, I mean, it's just like, wild. Like, how are you going to pretend that that's me telling you to quit? Bitch, if I had told you to quit, I'd have told your motherfucking ass to quit. Okay? We already know me by now. Thank you. I think the TTS isn't working too. I agree. It's my setting it up. It's not broken. It's just me. Well, she goes, well, I committed till the end of the month. We can try and make it good, or we can piss and moan about it. Threw a kink in my plan, but it could be fun since we are such opposites. Come on, you worked with Iceman. I can't be worse than him. Okay, first of all, you committed till the end of the month? To what? To be a co-host with Kalo. We can piss and moan about it. I guess she doesn't realize by this time I'd already made up my mind, right? Like, I already made up my mind. And she's talking about throw a kink in your plan? Like, what plan did you have? It's literally just being a co-host for Kalo, you know, as long as you needed to for the month. And then she's talking about how we're opposites and shit. And then she's got to talk about Iceman, somebody she don't even fucking know. Like, you don't know me. You don't know if we're opposites. You don't know any fucking thing about me, dude. I'm a fucking stranger to you. Just because you may have watched me on TV for a few times doesn't mean that you know a single ounce about me. Yeah, she threw it out so out of proportion that not only was it not the same chapter, it wasn't even the same damn book. Absolutely. It's like, are you fucking crazy? This is... Keem... I mean, like... I don't even know, like, how you could fucking be sitting here, like, typing these things. You're a grown fucking woman who's 50. You're 50, and you've got camel toe and stupid fucking ideas. Like, Jesus Christ. And so, like, I put, no, felony, you don't understand at all because you have no idea what my issue is. Quoting, committed to the end of the month for what? Helping Kayla while he had no co-host? It has nothing to do with some ideas of being opposites or whatever you assume this is about. We don't even know each other. And she goes, well, we need to figure something out. You want to get in a call and talk about it? And I said, no offense, but you lack passion. Because I was typing this at the same time. You know, part of the reason why? Because this isn't something you are doing because you went through this crazy process to be a host in the LCU specifically. Okay? Because she didn't. It was literally a post that Keem put in the fucking Discord. He was like, hey, does somebody want to be Kayla's co-host? The first person to post wins the spot. Dude, when I was like an intern, you had to go through all kinds of shit. And it meant that you, like, if you didn't really want this specifically, you wouldn't go through all the crazy shit. But if somebody just plucks you out of the Discord and was like, hey, do you want this? You know, that takes no effort. That doesn't take, like, any refining fire to make sure that this is something that you actually care about. Right? And then she's like, I am passionate. Bitch, what are you passionate about? Because it's sure you fucking the LCU. Have you seen her speak? Have you seen her fucking speak? Hell, I don't know if she even has the ability to be passionate about a goddamn thing. Like, when she even wrote her, like, fucking message, and I'll put that message, I'm going to put this up, and I'm going to put her message up in a post on the page, too, so we don't have to go through it, all of it. But, like, literally, in her, like, little post to the Discord channel, like, for the docket, she, like, posts this huge thing to them, like this 900-page, like, whatever, okay? And she's literally, like, talking about, like, This wasn't like what I planned to do, but I'm going to stick it out till the end of the month to see if I can get the money back on the equipment I spent. Motherfucker, that's not fucking passion. There's nothing that says passion about a person who's like, I'm going to go ahead and give it another 12 days to see if I can make the money I spent on a computer back. Like, what the fuck? How can you even pretend that's fucking passion? Bitch, have you seen, like, the cover of a goddamn novel at the grocery store? Because those have more passion than anything I've seen of you condensed together. What about that is passion? Hoping to make my computer money back. Then fuck you people, I don't give a shit. Like, come on, old lady. And then, she specifically says in her thing that, like, she did it because she didn't want Kalo to have a stranger dropped on him as a co-host. But ma'am, you are a stranger who is dropped on me as a co-host. But I guess I deserve less than Kalo because you're fighting to be my fucking co-host. And I guess it made her mad that I was like, I don't need to get on the phone with you. I need to get on the phone with my husband. Because I literally already made up my mind that I was quitting. I made up my mind the moment that fucking Keem said best of luck. I knew I'm not going to stay here another fucking moment. Bullshit. You don't have 45 seconds for me? After just dropping some stranger on me? Take it all back. Have your fucking channel. Have your fucking roles. Because there's not shit all I do here that I can't do on my own. I don't care about views. I don't care if people pay attention to me. I have a passion to be online streaming. I have a passion to create a show. I have passion towards, the topic of the LCU and the people around it and the whole, like, idea of how UGC content is being fucking created, being delivered, and being consumed. I don't need Keemstar for fucking that. I can talk about it just like any other fucking dweeb on the internet. Right? I don't have to fucking be under the umbrella of, like, you get 1.5 hours today. Oh no, today you get 2 hours. Oh no, today you're gonna go at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, you know what? Today you're gonna go at 6 against live. Oh no, you know what? Today you're gonna have this co-host. Actually, you know what? Tomorrow you're gonna have this intern. Oh no, you know what? You can't talk about that guy. Oh no, you can't tell Shifty that, fucking people don't like him and he fucking thinks that the only thing that he can do to make himself feel better because he's the kind of person who says things like, my daughter came on to me. I'm not allowed to say that shit. Facts aren't allowed to be said. Well, you know what? Fuck you. I don't have to be there. I can say fucking facts where I want to. And that's the problem. And that's why I say, like, ADA, she's like kind of got it on the bottom, right? I want control. Yeah, I want control. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. But I want to be able to talk to whoever I want to talk to. I'm a 42-year-old woman with 4 fucking kids. I want to be able to make my own decisions for me. I'm like, you've got people who are pretending that, like, having people in other Discords or people who talk shit in a different Discord about you instead of in the LCN Discord, which they talk shit in too, is for some reason so dramatically big of a fucking deal. Like, this whole safety bullshit that they talk about, it's just having a really sore asshole. If they had used lube the night before, maybe it wouldn't hurt so fucking much to hear people bitch and gripe about you by somebody sending you screenshots from another fucking Discord where somebody bitch and griped at you. Like, the things that they're like, that upset them, that they're protecting people from. Because you're sure as fucking not protecting people from doxing, right? You're sure as shit not protecting people from having the VC recorded and then posted as content on fucking YouTube. Like, you're not fucking saving people from IRL bullshit. What are the real things you're trying to create safety of? Because you're not doing those things, which are what you're supposed to be doing. And I mean, I literally worked in the safety part. And it's like literally knowing the things that they gave a shit about. It's like, this is such fucking peon bullshit. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not going to obviously, I'm not a shit person. So I'm not going to give out specific details or anything. But I mean, literally the things that I saw that there was concern for isn't shit that matters. Did you know that on the server, the L emote is you can't use it's blocked from usage? And before they blocked it from usage, that sometimes Keem, when he was in his fucking fifis, would fucking ban a person from the server? An entire fucking show that blossomed into a network built upon the premise that, some guys whose fucked careers that are dead ends online, who have detractors that make more money than they do off of their content, could now take and harness hate content and make money. And you can't put a fucking L emote. But you sure can't tell people on air, as long as you add in Minecraft, to kill themselves in Minecraft. Right? Because it's gamer language. But I can't do an L emote? Seriously. What the fuck? What the fuck? One second. I know I at least have Rykeen's to get back to read off. One second. I'm sorry. I just, some of these things, it's just I can't believe they even fucking exist as problems. Who the hell has these kind of fucking problems? Excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted that. Rykeen, hey, I know it's not a lot, but it's what I can give at the moment. Cheers. No, thank you. I absolutely appreciate it. The one who wants to learn. It's truly sad, and I hope it's not true. Oh, I read that one. Sorry. CatLady, do you know I got banned from joking and calling him gay? What is he, homophobic? Abso-fucking-lutely he's homophobic. I mean, you have people who use the TRANN word, and there's no problem. No problem. Who gives a fuck? One day you have Xylee preaching about how Turbo's wrong for saying a word on air that fucking Tina says on air. But when Tina does it, it's okay. Because of how she grew up. Because her husband was black. Because it's just a word. Because she grew up in a different time. Guess what? Even if your intentions aren't to be harmful to people of color, saying and doing things that are considered racist and oppressive to people of color is still racist because it perpetuates and continues an ideology. Hello? What the fuck? Are these people retarded? And it's completely different depending on who it is. I got banned 2 times. Once for Becky when I left and went to Gidgie's in Matthew's channel. Yep. I'm sorry. And Melanie fucking did. Okay, as if this pathetic ass shit that she did in the docket, okay? And as if being like the most boring person I've ever seen on air wasn't enough, okay? Because please don't tell me that she isn't. We'll watch some. We'll watch a little bit in a minute, and somebody can try to convince me she isn't the most boring person to have ever been given a host role. Remember when I got banned for posting in the news channel fucking news? Oh, I know, Rykeen. Oh, I know. So, like, the first day, I guess it was their first stream, they decided to say that I fucked up the entire back end so chat couldn't chat. When I literally didn't have any permissions there. And they had no proof. And I wasn't even watching. I had people send to me and tell me. Like, ma'am, what did I do? Did I do something to you? No. Oh, that's right. I fucking didn't. I just didn't want to work in the LCU anymore. You were fucking a symbolic problem for me. And that's it. And then she tried to tell people I was rude. Because apparently, telling people the truth and being honest is rude. I'm sorry, was I supposed to coddle a fucking stranger? Is that what I was supposed to do? I'm so sorry, Felony Melanie. You're just the most wonderful stranger I've never gotten to know in my entire life. I just know that you'd be perfection if you and I could co-host together and make a dang diddly old good show. But gosh darn it, Melanie, don't you know it? I just can't be allowing myself to continue to do so because I have standards and a quality of character and personages that just cannot continue under these constraints. Is that what you expected of me? I mean, y'all have all seen me on air. Do I seem like the kind of person who's going to be like that? Like, what the hell, man? I didn't call you a single fucking derogatory term. I didn't put you down in any way. I mean, I guess some people would be like hearing someone tell them that they don't have passion is like a put down, but it's really not. It's just a fact. And you continued proving it yourself. Wanting to stay somewhere for another 12 to 14 days so you can get your computer money back isn't fucking passion. Okay? Being willing to live off hour to 2 hour naps so you could go at 3 o'clock in the morning because otherwise there would be gaps in the schedule. That's fucking passion. Okay? Passion has intensity. And often passion requires you actually giving something up, not trying to recoup. Sorry, bud. It's just so crazy. Oh, yeah, but if you bring up the scamming in LCU, all they're going to do is make fun of you and be like, and then they're just going to like force a scam on you. Like the whole scamming thing, that's a whole nother level of gross. You've never gotten your stuff from Fat Camp? That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Well, you know what? She can have the 6 p.m. that's across the street from fucking Live, okay? Honestly, like, there is no part of me that wanted to go at the same time as Live. Because you know what? 6 o'clock EST is 5 o'clock CST, which means my husband's not home, which means I have 4 kids. It's around the time where, like, they're eating snacks, we're doing all the things when school starts, I'm bringing them home from school, we're doing school homework and all of that shit. Like, honestly, there is zero part of me that wants to be across the street from Live. Add on, I was blocked from the Discord because I love Gigi and Scooter and wouldn't leave. I wasn't allowed to hang with you because of it. It's so stupid. Yeah, again, the whole fucking, I'm saving you, I'm making sure that you're in a safe environment. So if you're in our Discord server, you can't be in any other Discord servers. Look, guys, I'm in like 14 Discord servers now. And I'm sure as shit gonna be getting in even more. Like, if you have a Discord server, tell me what it is. I'm gonna get in it. I'm gonna get all up in it. I want all the Discord servers. I'm gonna collect them like motherfucking Pokemon. I'm gonna be all up in those Discord servers. I'm gonna be all over them. You know? Cream of CatLady all over the Discord servers. Catch them all. And it's like literally, out of all of them, you know the one that's most fucking toxic I've been in? The LCU. It's the fucking LCU. And I get it. We're talking about Discord servers of like 150 or less people versus a Discord server of like 3.5K. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. But isn't part of it the fucking environment that we create? You know, because we had to get lazy when it comes to entertainment. We had to push and prioritize and teach people that like making money makes entertainment. Barley! I'm so glad to see you with the tomatoes. That is so wonderful. Thank you for the raccoon. That really touches my heart. Not that all of the rest of you getting here doesn't touch my heart. There's something extremely special about Barley and his tomatoes being here. Thank you. Now we can make the pasta. Get the pasta ready, guys. It's the time for oregano. Barley found CatLady. He's just Barley playing. Oh my god. Oh, that was so funny. Thank you. Pasta sounds. Lila, are you sober? Hmm? Well, anyways, the weird thing that, like, really truly is one of the most upsetting things I think about the LCU is, like, all the forced drama. Because there's so much organic drama that happens. But we're not supposed to talk about those organic drama things that happen because they're somehow involving Evaldi, somehow involving this or that, and it's somehow something that we have to keep hush-hush. Right? So instead, we have forced drama, like changing the schedule every 4 days, or, like moving people around on shows that have worked together for a while. Like, it's crazy to me that, like, we have the fake and gay. I mean, like, King Boogie of the fake and gay, right? And we have all this edgelording to try to dono bait. And it's like the whole idea of entertaining people is literally lost and gone. Like, where did it go? I'm like, I remember when Savage left, and like she was so mad that people were shit talking on her. And I remember Keem's exact words to me were, "It's a drama network. What does she expect?" Unquote. Do you know what he said this week to somebody on air, to Yo Mama on air? "This is not a drama network." Unquote. Like, do y'all think that maybe he has early onset dementia? Cortani! Hey! Like, do you think that's a possibility, guys? Do y'all think that just possibly, Keem has early onset dementia? No, he's just in and off of Addies each decade. Do Addies make you fucking flip-flop on what you're saying from one day to the next? I don't know. I never was blessed with Adderalls in Minecraft. I think he was a self-centered retard who can't read. Well, it's so funny how, like, he can literally say one thing one day, and then the next day it's like something completely different. And And I just don't understand it. Or he goes up there with the whole tech thing. Like, did y'all see that tech bullshit tonight? You know, if anybody else, do you remember anybody who ever refused to do their punishment? What happened to them? Does anybody remember? Anybody remember? I can only remember one time somebody refused to do their punishment. And it was Becky. That's why him and Flip Flopper Dandridge get along so well. I know they're finding me. They're finding. Yeah, do you know? Oh yeah, Tech got fired and was back in less than 2 hours. I know. Before I could even send him a message and ask him, so what are you going to do now? He was back on a panel. But like the one time I ever remember anybody refusing to do a punishment, well, two. I guess there's two of them. Yeah, Nightmare refused to shave his head and it got completely ignored. I guess there's three. Becky refused to do a punishment and it led down the road to her head being shaved. Gidgey refused to do a punishment and she got fired off of Queens. Nightmare refused a punishment and nobody said a single fucking word. Tech refused a punishment. Oh, yeah. Fupa refused a punishment for the Paradise scam. Well, she won't even agree that it's a scam. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you streaming. This is a very monumental moment, and I'm happy that you have your freedom. Thank you so much, Reaction Removes and Moves. Jaffrey refuses to do punishments. I was suggested at one point, and he told Kim to fuck off with that. I don't remember Jaffrey even doing anything that, like, was punishable. Oh, no! Don't forget to save the pets of the dogs! Dogs! We'll do a pet parade tomorrow. I'm going to start streaming every single day. I'm going to figure out how I can schedule it because I'm trying to fix this whole thing. Obviously, that's why today is pre-gaming. And then I'll figure out how to get all the kick stuff working. And then I'll start doing them at the same time. And then, like, I'll do some things on Kick by themselves and some things here. Like, for all of the lore and the history stuff of the LCU. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do it solely on YouTube as, like, and then we'll do some wild stuff on Kick. We'll keep Kick for the wild stuff. Because you know we're going to be doing some wild stuff. Like, as much as... let's get into what we'll do in the future, and then we'll go back to shitting all over the dumbass people. If you ever need any of us, just let us know. Thank you. Madhouse got canceled because Jaffe was taking live calls and someone was talking about Brantley's vagina. Yes. Okay, I can't have besties fighting in the chat. Okay. So I'm definitely going to post this conversation that I was showing y'all. And then I'm also going to post the thing that she put in the channel. By the way, why did he get rid of all of the VCs? Okay, like the VCs aren't that big of a deal. Like the only reason there were even show VCs is because Zay couldn't handle people talking about her sex work, right? Like, no offense, but if you choose to do sex work and then you choose to have a second hustle, people are going to talk about your fucking sex work. It's just how it works. It's one of the risks you take, right? But she couldn't handle it, so whatever. We got show VCs. But now the show VCs are gone. And then all of the docket channels are gone. That's the reason they started it, but it evolved into something different. I know. It became like this weird community. Like, my VC folks know I had very little time ever for VC. You had to catch me at a very right time. Otherwise, you just had to use the VC text and you had to like chat something and I would come by and I would reply to it and whatnot. Y'all don't be fighting. It is possible he drinks too much. So what I plan on doing here is like on this YouTube channel, I'm gonna do like the news inside the LCU and outside of the LCU. So whether it's people who work like LCU bullshit, it's gonna be LCU bullshit. And then whether it's people who used to work in the LCU or just people who are somehow tangentially related, it's going to be all of that. And then, like, specifically just on YouTube, I'm going to do like lore of all the hosts and history of the host and all of that. And then I'm also going to be doing silly, fun stuff, right? I have quite a few people I'm starting to schedule panels with, or like different little things we're going to have as regular stuff that we do, which is going to be pretty fun. Um, and then I'm going to start in a couple weeks. I'm going to start doing a show on another channel. And of course, I'll share that channel with everybody. Where it's actually going to be a show that focuses on like online influencers and content creators who fight. You know, like I would have covered like the Ethan fights and the Mizkif fights and stuff like that. And then I also offer up an opportunity for either people to come fight me or fight each other, and basically like verbal smoke competitions, that kind of thing. Ooh, ALR. See, we'll talk about girl world stuff here. We'll talk about some Krama stuff. Like I want it to be like the news of all that kind of stuff. I was told by Cart to prove I'm your bestie with fun, so here's 5. You get more stars than Erin. She doesn't love me no more. We are gonna do. I talked to Gidgy tonight, actually, before this, and like Gidgy and I are gonna do some streaming together. I'm sure that we'll do Roxy. I know that Rakeen is kind of seeing if like Angie needed a partner to do some like pre-recorded stuff that's really funny that I would love to do. So I might be doing that, depending, you know. So that's kind of working. And then I have another group like Aaron and I were talking about. I would love to do like a regular panel of ex-LCUer kind of people. And we'll do, it's going to be like a skittish kind of, where we're like 30 years ahead and we're all old. And like we're in the retirement home for like old LCUers. And then we talk and we're like, you know, don't you remember over there, like, oh, you know, that old 555 guy? What was it? 5 nickels? 5 socks? 5 lumps on the head? What was that guy? I mean, you know, just long story short, I have a lot of different projects that I'm working to put together. So, well, here's to the start. I'm glad to be here, honey. I wanted to support over there, but I couldn't put my money into that place. No, I definitely agree. Absolutely. So, but this I'm going to be doing regularly. I don't know if this is the time that I'm going to do it 100% regularly. I might do a time during the summer before school starts, and then when school starts, move it up to an earlier time. Who knows? You know, because it's just, I finally have the ability to make it all fit in with having a family and work and a whole real life schedule. So I'm going to definitely take advantage of that, because I'm not going to lie, being able to sleep 8 hours at a time has been one of the greatest pleasures. You know, like it literally feels better than, like, I don't know, becoming unpregnant after, like, you know, 40 weeks of carrying a baby. It's been one of the greatest things ever. I forgot how good it felt to be well rested. Yes, I want people to do segments. Can I finally do a segment called "What the fuck did they just say?" Absolutely. Absolutely. Um Erin is my state neighbor, so I bestie and love her. And you know, the one, her mom might come up here and make a whole lot of fun of me, you know. I'm gonna do shorts, I'm gonna do stuff like that. We're gonna do karaoke nights where we do all the dancing and the fun stuff. I still owe Erin a dance that I have to do, which is Stinker Poodle Poo. So we're definitely gonna be doing some crazy stuff. Like the more edgy, like stunty stuff is probably gonna go on Kick, because I have easier rules, right? I one time, you know how I do like the thing where I'm like stripping, where I have like, 100 pieces of clothing off and I strip for donation. I had one of those on the other channel get community standard flagged. And like, so I'm hesitant to do it here again because it was like nudity flagged, and there's like literally no nudity. I had like 40 more pieces of clothing on, you know? So I'm thinking that might be something that I only do on Kick, you know? Uh, I might do, what would be really funny is to do a day where it's like I pretend to be other hosts responding, right? How funny would that be? Me doing just like, um, yeah, YouTube has gotten really strict. So I just want to do things that are a little bit more edgy or questionable or whatever, where the bot might think that the Aussie who's sitting behind the wheel for one drink of alcohol while his girlfriend's finishing getting dressed at the passenger side seat before he moves over to the passenger side seat isn't drinking and driving, you know? Oh my God, I'll be Foxy and can say, oh my God, I don't scam. I'm just boring. She was so mad at you today in chat. Like, I watched enough of Bus for me to see her, like, fucking just trip out over you. It was wild. She's like, oh God, because I'm not even the problem today. Bitch, you are always the problem, Foxy. If you didn't exist, half the problems wouldn't. Uh, and then we're gonna do some deep divey stuff. But like I said, most of the stuff that's like that kind of like content, like sit down and like commentate and react and that kind of content, I'm really gonna do on the YouTubes, and then do most of the stunty, edgy stuff over on Kick. I don't want to get in trouble. And I'll dual stream. I need to put all the links in here. I finally made a Twitter. Please be proud of me. I have made a lot of the internet things for the CatLady. So as far as plans, that's kind of what I've got going. I've got some definite shows, like it's going to be a show here. And then I've got some other stuff brewing. I'm going to figure out what Gidgy wants to do for our first. I kind of want Gidgy and I to be the first panel I do with somebody else. Okay. Only because not only do I miss it, but like, she's my ex co-host. It just seems like it fits and it's right. You're going to make me have to make a Twitter. I made a Twitter, Aaron. I made one. It was a real pain in the ass, actually. Because it made me go back and forth between a computer and my phone. I didn't know that a Twitter was that hard. Somebody's going to have to send these girls lube. But I think tonight, like, you can already hear my voice going out. Also, I'm going to put a whole playlist of like, if you send me diss tracks, and I've got about 40 diss tracks that have been sent to me or I made. Okay? Lots of lube. Yeah, lots of lube. Pirate's like, what's happening? I heard lube. What am I missing? I'm gonna put a playlist and put all of those songs on just a playlist on the channel. Okay? Girl, now you're trying to get out of it, Aaron. I see how you are. I'm watching this. Oh, shit. Cortani, I don't have a weavy like Foxy used to. What? I think tomorrow, we're going to go briefly over, like, what's been going on. Like, just the milestones of what crazy fucking things have been going on at the LCU. And then I think I'm going to pull clips, since I've quit, of Tina. Is there anybody else that you want me to pull? She's been talking about me a whole lot. So I don't see why we shouldn't just, like, watch her talk about me and make fun of her for, like, a whole fucking episode. Does anybody else have a problem with that? Does that sound good? tomorrow being like a tuna on rye? Can I get ones in the chat for tuna on rye tomorrow? Yeah? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I got one. I got two ones. I got three ones. Oh, we are gonna do a game hypocrisy as well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I miss you too. I love you, Lila. Don't listen to Erin. She doesn't want the tuna. Actually, Erin does like the tuna. I'm just saying. Maybe not the Tina tuna, but the tuna. Okay, guys, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna do like a speed run through the last week of LCU Madness, and then it's gonna be a tuna bake off. Fuck no to the Tina tuna. Absolutely, Lila. Let me figure out if I can get you to come up here. You can come play with me on panel. Do it. We could go do a Tina tuna. Tina is so cute. Tiny. I just love the way those two teeth stick out of her mouth. Okay, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know if there's anybody that I should be sending anything to. I'm just not with it or hip. So I'm gonna let you go. I enjoyed it. Thank you for coming with me on this journey and being here to pregame. Those teeth missing help you know the suction. Please subscribe. Please like the episode, right? Please, 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 please. Barley says, I'm convinced Tina's trailer is a set, right? Well, she said at one point in time it was. Because she's a fucking liar. Yeah, the side servers, they cause all the gay ops and drama. Yeah. I've seen nothing but everybody getting along and having a good time. Like, it's so crazy to me that it's like, no, you 42-year-old woman. You can't choose what digital Discord you're going to be in. I have to keep this place safe from doxing and IRLs and fuck shit. All right. Good night and thank you. Let's do 11 o'clock tomorrow again. And then if that time's not really good for us, after that, we'll work on it, okay? Badass. I love y'all. Hopefully I can figure out how to schedule it. Otherwise, just know we're going to go at 11, okay? All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going to end the stream.